Hey everybody, I was just doing another video. Let me raise the volume on this. Okay. I was just doing another video for one of my other channels, and in the video, the information that came up was with reference to a business plan. And I know that a lot of people about a business plan, and it's like, they can't even move forward. Like the thought of creating a business plan is just so overwhelming to them that they really don't know what would be the first step to do. And trust me, I know about this because years ago, like in 2009, when I had a business, it was called Wagner Credit Repair. I was terrified to do my business plan. I mean, eventually I did it, but I did it and I put it away. I never looked at it again. I want to suggest to you that you make a condensed version of a business plan. Okay, and I'm going to share with you my business plan for my most current business, which is called Maracas Embroidery. Okay, if any of you, if you know me personally, you know that I'm doing embroidery now. And so, amongst all the other things that I do, I added embroidery in there because embroidery is just so relaxing to me. I really enjoy it. But, it's not just fun and games, it is a business. And so I did create a business plan for it. So I want to share with you the steps to that. This is a condensed version, minus 10 pages. Yours could be shorter or longer depending on how much information you put on there, okay? So, in the document of your business plan, and I'm going to put these down in the description so that you have them all, okay? You're going to talk about your business concept, which is summarizing the business idea. Okay, so take your business idea and summarize it. All right. So with my condensed version for Maracas embroidery, the first sentence on my business concept is the business concept of Maracas embroidery revolves around offering custom embroidery services to individuals, businesses, and organizations. And then I go on to give more detail on that. So that's number one, your business concept. Number two is your target market. So you're going to describe the ideal customer. And I'm going to tell you the first sentence on my business plan for target market. Ultimately, the ideal customers for an embroidery business are those who value customization, quality craftsmanship, and attention to detail in their embroidered products. And then I go on to list that, okay, to talk about that. I also provide a list of potential target markets. Okay, so small businesses, larger companies, sports teams, individual customers, blah, blah, blah. I go through that so that I can provide the target market. All right. Number three, the revenue model. So this is you explaining how the business will make money. So Maracas Embroidery's revenue model, straight from my business plan here. Typically, the revenue model for an embroidery business involves generating income through various streams related to the customization and production of embroidered products. I go on to say below are some of the common revenue producing endeavors for an embroidery business. So what I did there is I looked at other embroidery business and I looked at what it was or how it was that they generated revenue, and then those areas that they generated revenue, I said, oh yeah, I can do these things too. Now I didn't pick all of them because I don't want to do all of them, but the ones that I picked, well, for the list, I put all of them, and then in the ones that I picked were the ones that my business, Maracas Embroidery, was going to specialize on. Okay, so that's pretty easy, right? Straightforward. The next thing is, all right, so number four, startup costs and funding. So here you're going to give I wrote estimating the startup costs and how they will be covered. So let me go to startup costs. So, startup costs and funding. Here is a breakdown of startup costs and funding for Maracas Embroidery. Okay, so I'm going to read to you what it says here. The initial investment has been a total of, and I put an amount there. I totaled everything of my initial investment. The first purchase was the actual embroidery machine and was funded with an income tax refund. That's what I use my income tax on. Since the business is operating as a DBA under another corporation that I have, the expenses to date, and I put the date in brackets, related to making the business legal and obtaining equipment and supplies consisted of the following. And I listed everything that I needed to invest into the business to start it up. This also included doing DBA, so doing a business as, doing the DBA registration. I'm in the state of Florida, so it's sunbiz.org, and also getting business cards, which I hand out to people on occasion. Okay, so in that area of startup costs and funding, I broke it down. I put startup costs as one whole section and then funding as the other section. And in the funding, the first sentence is Maracas Embroidery has been fully funded by Jeanette Acevedo's savings, income tax return, and the use of credit cards which are paid off monthly. This will continue until the business becomes profitable, which at this point the business hasn't been profitable, but it's a process. You may not, I mean, you may fall into a business, you may create a business that is profitable overnight. But in this case, this one's not profitable overnight, okay? Unlike my cleaning business, it was profitable within a week, which I told you about that in another video. So the next thing on your condensed version of your business plan is the key goals and milestones. You're going to define milestones for the business to achieve in its early stages. Okay, so here, oh, my nose is running, excuse me. Here, what I did was the first thing I did was I established brand identity. Our goal is to develop a unique brand identity that sets the business apart from the competition. And then I talked about that a bit. And with that, it was build client base was the next one. Quality and consistency was the next one. Expand service offerings is the next one. Increase production capacity is the next one. Marketing and promotion, financial stability, customer satisfaction and retention. I hope you can hear me. Community engagement, and then I wrote continuous improvement. Okay. So after that, what I did was I put current quality control measures, because this is important so that anyone reading your business plan knows what are your current quality control measures, and that's different from business to business. Okay, and then after that I wrote another paragraph, and the heading on it is in sum, so in summary. So if somebody wanted to, they could just read the first section, which is the goal or the business concept, and go to the end and read the summary. And that's pretty much the gist of everything that's in there. If they want the details, they can read it page by page. At the ends, I have that I wrote it, and then I do a log of events. Every month, I revisit my business plan to see how am I moving along with the business plan, and I document it, I print it, and I attach it to the back of this. Now, this business only started last month, March. Okay, so March was actually when I was open for business. All right, so in March, I detailed those things that I did. So now it's towards the end of April. So now I have to start writing the log of events for April. All right. So I hope that this helped you. This was, my 10-page condensed version of a business plan in 10 minutes. If you liked it, just let me know down there. Have a great day. Bye. I hope it helped. Bye.